Hi, I'm Michelle from Llewellyn Travels, and today I'm going to tell you all about Guatemala and Belize. These two countries are neighbours and both reside in Central America. We started this holiday at Guatemala City. We had pre-booked our transfer, which I strongly advise as it's a bit intimidating when you see lots of men in the back of pickup trucks with guns. On a plus side, the chicken buses, which are highly decorated buses for locals, were a cultural surprise. Our first stop was Antigua in the Guatemalan highlands, a Spanish colonial city surrounded by volcanoes. Antigua is claimed to be Guatemala's most beautiful city, with its cobbled streets and stunning architecture. Plus there are bars specialising in cocktails. Next we visited Lake Tikal in Flores. We stayed in the Coppola Hideaway, which is on the edge of a lake, and did some paddleboarding. There are lots of Maya temples to see in Guatemala and Belize, but we recommend the Tikal National Park, which is a collection of ancient pyramids and structures and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. After our cultural experience of Guatemala, we headed to Belize for some animal spotting and adventure. We had to change driver and vehicle at the border, as they had been booked by two different tour companies. This was simple and we walked over the border to a new driver. Although physically similar with tropical rainforests and mountains, Guatemala and Belize are very different. As soon as we met our driver with their laid-back Caribbean accent speaking perfect English, we felt like we were in a different country. Belize used to be a British colony and is the only country in Central America where English is the first language. Our driver took us to the lodge at Char Creek. There we went on a night hike, canoed at Barton Creek, and visited an iguana conservation centre. Next we travelled to Placentia and stayed at the Niar Resort and Spa. We recommend hiring a golf buggy. At the beach we tried various water sports and some snorkeling and generally chilled out. Finally it was time to fly home. We flew from Placentia to Belize City on a small 25-person plane. The journey was a bit confusing at first because the plane acted like a bus and landed and took off every 5 to 10 minutes to change passengers. This felt weird as some of the runways were small strips in fields. Note, we booked this trip with Scott Dunn, who booked all the hotels, Latin American flights and transfers for us. If you would like more details and a suggested itinerary, check out our website.